Did that kind of stuff scare you?
That's what I was about to think of. I didn't know that was going on. I really didn't understand what drugs were as a child until Dare introduced me to drugs, and I was like,
Isn't that ironic? The program that's supposed to help you not do drugs is actually the one that teaches you and makes you curious about drugs.
Oh, wait a minute. If I drink enough Robitussin, what'll happen?
You telling me I can get high naturally by just like holding my breath for a few seconds?
Telling me if I just lay down and then stand up real quick, I'll get the rush of a lifetime.
You telling me if my friends push me up against a wall, I'll pass out?
And it'll be kind of cool.
It'll be kind of funny because I'll pass out and I'll be like, what happened?
But no, I don't know. I don't think any of this really scared me. I was just afraid of dumb shit. Like, I was afraid, for one, of darkness. And
just general darkness.
Yeah, general darkness. Like, I would always be the kid who, like, reaches his hand in the door and then flicks the light on.
You're like, I'm going to become Nosferatu. I will now have the weird hand creeping inside of the door for him.
Like, I would probably scare more people than I would be scared because they
well,
just see, like, a hand just whoosh, click. And then I walk in. Hey, what's going on, guys? I couldn't walk into, like, dark rooms at all.
You still can't. What are you talking about?
No, I still don't, yeah. It's because I'm so paranoid.
And you're blind. That doesn't help either.
Let me give you another example of recent life yesterday. Last night, I took my contacts out. I turned off the lights in the bathroom, and I didn't turn on the lights in the hallway in between the bathroom and my room.
Yeah.
So in the brief 2 steps, I was like, what if there's someone hiding on my stairs right now? And as soon as I enter my room, they're going to push in and murder me. So for 2 steps, I was like, you know, that dread. Like, I could feel it on, like, dum, oh, fuck. And then I just...
That's it. You're not allowed to watch scary movies before bed anymore.
But
it's too much for you.
But it wasn't even that. So, yeah.
I guess. Jeez.
So I've been like this my whole life.
That dread only hits me, like, I don't know, once a month, maybe. But usually I'm pretty comfortable in my house.
Oh, yeah. You would think someone who has that mindset can't do horror. But I fucking love it.
I do have one more scary thing.
Hit us with it.
I thought about this as I was riding the exercise bike today because I was like elevating my arms. I was like, woo.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I have
weights?
I have really tight shoulders, so I have to like stretch them out pretty frequently.
Let's get physical.
No, but I was thinking about this game that I played when I was a kid, and it's called Devil Raise Her Hands.
The fuck are you doing? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I played this game as a kid. Basically, what you do is you have a person, and I only received it. I never like did this to somebody else. They place you against a wall or a door or something, a flat surface, and you relax and you think of like a number written on a chalkboard, and you like fix.
Does it have to be a chalkboard?
No, but it like helps with the visualization aspect of it. So you just like imagine a number or a word written on a chalkboard. It could be either one. So while you're doing that, you are like completely relaxed, your eyes are shut, and the person like swings your arms in front of you and crisscrosses them, both sides, then snaps on either side of your ears. So you'll do that sequentially up to, I think...
You do this in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay. This is creepy.
You do it like sequentially, like up to 10, 12, 13 maybe? I don't know.
13.
It may be 13, but I'm not sure because this was a while ago. But anyway, so it'll go like, you'll swing, it'll go like 1, 2, and then you'll get 1 snap. And you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll do 2 snaps by your ears. And you do that while you're imagining whatever it is you're focusing on in your brain. And then at the end of the sequence, the person will like whisper, "Devil raise her hands." And I shit you not, my arms, against my will, pulled up above my head and pinned to the door. And for like a solid 2 seconds, I couldn't move them off. And then I started screaming, and my friends screamed, and then it finally released, and I was able to get off. But it was really freaky, because that was like the first time anything like that had happened to me. And it was even weirder because it was like not my peer, it was like my brother's friend who did it to me, and he was like 10 at the time. And I was like, okay, if you think this is gonna work, go ahead, bud. Like, I was very skeptical anything was gonna happen. And then my arms raised and like pinned. And the thing is it feels like they're continuing to go through the wall because the pressure just gets more and more intense.
Sure, yeah.
So Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. And then I snapped out of it and we giggled and it was fine.
That was weird.
Wow, that was weird, bro.
That was weird. It's just, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I don't think it was the devil.
All right, well, probably not. He's probably got better things to do.
Hopefully.
Got books for people to sign.
Ooh.
Got babies to steal.
Aw, that wasn't him, though.
General...
Mayhem.
I was going to say miasma.
What's miasma?
I think it's like a gaseous thing.
Ugh.
It's like stinky gas. You know, out in the forest.
I think you have the miasma. What happened? What changed?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the final spooky season episode of the Sho-Dependent podcast. Ooh! Thunder crash, baby screaming, children laughing, the sound of bongos as Scooby-Doo and Shaggy get ready to run out of this room.
Oh boy.
How is everyone doing out there? I hope spooky season has been treating you well. I hope you've been getting very scared and thinking you're about to die every single night because that's how you appreciate life.
Am I dating John Kramer?
Nah, he's different. He doesn't care. He doesn't think about dying every night.
That's just you.
I just want everyone to have, yeah, it is. I want everyone to have a general sense of dread all through October. That's how it should be.
I have it all year round, so we're good on that base.
So you're on theme 24/7, 365.
Absolutely.
I'm only asking for your general dread for 31 days out of the year.
You forgot how many days were in October, didn't you?
31 for 31. The voice you are hearing, whispering into your ears. How are you doing? Would you like to taste the delicious, delicious butter before you? Perhaps would you like to have a Doritos Locos Tacos?
I just spit all over myself.
What's that like to live Mars?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, how you doing? It's Eddie.
Oh my God. Hi.
It's Spooky Eddie. What's a funny...
Spetty.
Oh, God.
Sounds like spaghetti.
Yeah, that was the nickname as a child.
You were Spetty?
No, my music teacher would call me Eddie Spaghetti.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, she's great. Shouts out to her.
Like
I don't want to give
Betty
her
Spaghetti.
name, but yeah, it was essentially that thing.
That's
But
adorable.
yeah, it was great. Right next to me is one very festive, very on brand.
Mm-hmm,
what is your name?
Kulu. It's just Kayla. I don't know. I'm not really spooky.
As you're wearing like a 31st of October Grim Reaper cat shirt.
I mean, this is just everyday attire for me, so it's kind of hard.
Okay. We are Sho-Dependent, and we are the podcast that exposes our codependent tendencies with the things that we love, how they shaped us into who we are today, and whether or not that relationship has changed. To end spooky season off right, we have what is possibly the scariest film in our recent lives.
Mm-hmm. Easily.
It affected me to my core. I was a little bit of a different person back then in terms of my
tolerance
and or the things that I was still afraid of. We'll get to it. We are talking about the
VVitch. That's not actually what it's called. It's just called The Witch, but we call it the VVitch.
Because that's what it looks like. It is The Witch, stylized as the VVitch, a New England folktale.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hooray! We're going to begin with the meet cute, as always. We're going to talk about how we met this wonderful film. This is another film that Eddie and I experienced exclusively together for the first time. Eddie and I had been dating for a little over a year in 2017, and we were looking for something to watch one fall night. We were alone in my house, and we decided to throw on this little number. And let me just say, for me, from the jump, I was on edge with this film. It was dark as hell in my living room, and the couch we were sitting on had about 3 feet of space between it and the wall, which I don't know about you, but I think that's the perfect size place for evil to hide. So
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
3 feet is exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah. It was freaky. Eddie and I were, of course, cuddling at the beginning of the movie, But as the film progressed, I remember I did not want Eddie touching me at all because anything, any sort of touch or bump would scare the hell out of me. So I was like actively like pushing him kind of away from me. And by the end of the film, I was like curled up under a blanket and telling Eddie to like turn the light on, just say what's happening because I can't handle watching it. Anyway, needless to say, this film scared us. Very easily hopped to the top of the list of scariest movies we've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely. It was like a full terror experience. Back then, I was kind of, more afraid of demons and that whole thing. So at the apex of the film, when it became rather apparent we were probably going to see something demonic, I was like, fuck this. I ain't seeing no demons. Legitimately was like doing the whole like let me watch it through my hands thing.
And I didn't even get to see you hide because I was so hidden and scared that I didn't even know that you were as afraid as you were.
The unknown was building in my mind, so it was the idea of what I thought I was going to see. I did not want to see it.
Oh, no.
So it was a good time. Truly, truly felt terror, and it was awesome. Probably one of the scariest films I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, that first time was so effective. I'll remember it forever.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could go back and experience that first time again.
So much fun.
Ooh, it was insane. It was very intense. But yeah, this is a film that we got to experience together and equally get the shit scared out of us. So that was a great time. So I think it's time for us to talk about what this movie is actually about.
Yeah, because we told you we're afraid of it, but what happened in it?
We got to get to know the movie,
Let's get to know the witch. I'm going to call it the VVitch.
We call it the VVitch. Deal with it. Sorry, Robert Eggers. We call it the VVitch.
He knows.
He knows what he did with that type font. He's forcing our hand, if anything.
He did it for a reason. We'll get there.
Ooh, I don't know this reason. I'm excited to learn.
In the 1630s, a Puritan family of 6 is exiled from their settlement in New England due to the father's separatist ideology of the Christian faith. Or should I say Christian faith?
Christian.
After finding a clearing in the woods far from their previous homestead, the family creates a new home, which they believe will bring them closer to God and His love. This faith is quickly shaken when the baby, Samuel, is stolen from the family under the watchful eye of their eldest daughter, Thomasin. Needless to say, the family is distraught at the loss of their child, but still believe that they are in the Lord's favor. The mother, Catherine, is visibly resentful of Thomasin and her role in the loss of her child. Catherine is distraught and cannot sleep or rest from her grief. This applies further pressure to the father, William, to provide more for his family.
Due to their poor harvest, William secretly steals Catherine's beloved silver cup to sell in town. Meanwhile, the eldest boy in the family, Caleb, is battling his lustful thoughts as he enters manhood. And the 2 remaining youngest children, the twins, Jonas and Mercy, simply cause more chaos and stress in the home by simply being silly children, who through their wicked songs and games place more stress on the family, and especially Thomasin, who is constantly being put in charge of the twins and their behavior. The family has a small farm, and one animal in particular plays a role in the chaos that will soon take hold of the family. He's a billy goat named Black Phillip. The goat is constantly trying to ram into the children and especially William. As the tension grows between the family, talk of witchcraft spreads amongst them, and fear and shame of sin wreaks havoc in the hearts and minds of all. Their pet dog Fowler runs into the woods and is brutally killed. Caleb is lured and possessed by a temptress witch in the woods, and then eventually killed. The twins are possessed and cannot remember their prayers. Catherine is visited by the supposed spirits of Caleb and her lost infant son Samuel, and tempted to sign the Book of the Devil. She says she will, but instead has her bare breast mutilated by a raven.
This whole time, Thomasin is suspected to be the witch, bringing this hellish rebuke to their family. Despite her innocence and her attempts to protect the family, the twins are taken or killed by a witch, and only Thomasin remains. William's heart is torn to shreds as he begs for God's mercy, and the mercy given to him is being gored to death by Black Phillip's horns. Catherine reaches her breaking point and tries to kill Thomasin, but Thomasin is able to defend herself with a knife and she ends up killing her mother. With her whole family dead, Thomasin has nowhere to go and no one to turn to, except Black Phillip, who she begs to speak to her, if he can. And lo and behold, Black Phillip can not only speak, but he is actually the devil incarnate. He asks her to sign his book, and she obliges. She has now become the witch that her family feared all along. She joins the coven that destroyed her loved ones and floats into the night with her new family by the power of Satan. And that is the VVitch.
Jesus Christ.
Was that good wailing?
It was a nice homage.
Would you want to hear that in the woods?
I think I'd rather lose a limb.
Well, there you go. Then it was effective.
Oh my God. Yeah.
This movie is
so good.
So good. Something else.
So scary.
So much to talk about.
Let's get started then.
Let's get with it, because now that we've gotten to know the VVitch, we met them, let's go steady and really just delve into what makes us love this film. Let's start it off at a natural starting point here. You've heard us say it many times, and essentially, we never call this movie The Witch.
No.
It's always The VVitch.
Yes.
Because if you look at the title, if you look at the cover of it, it's spelled with 2 V's.
Yeah.
You may be wondering why.
I am.
Why?
Why? I always just assumed that it was like the lack of the W in typefacing. And so, like, in order to make a capital W, they'd have to put 2 V's next to each other. Is that what it is? What is it?
I mean, that's essentially it. Robert Eggers, here's a quick note. Eddie, watched the director's commentary.
Yeah.
Where he talks about a lot of this stuff. And I've seen a bunch of interviews where he talks about this. He did his research. He saw a lot of evidence that back then in the 1600s, I guess, oftentimes they represented a W as just 2 capital V's.
Oh, okay.
So that's where he got it from. So he was like, well, you know, if this is historically accurate, let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
But he knows that people call it the VVitch. Like, he said it himself. Which is just funny.
Well, it's fun to say.
I mean, I initially thought it was just like a style choice. Like, ooh, this is creepy. It's a little different. You know?
I don't know. I think, like, subconsciously, because I've taken so many English courses, I feel like I learned a little bit about typefacing and, like, the history of that. So I guess that was just kind of in my subconscious. But I really like calling it the VVitch.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much fun to say.
Mm-hmm. It's my Twitter handle, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's become such a big thing for us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's your Twitter handle. We had, like, a wrestling universe where that was your character.
Yeah.
Amongst our friends group, that's what we call this movie. Like,
oh,
no one calls it The Witch.
No.
And it just feels weird to call it that. Because in my mind, it's like, oh, The Witch, that's stupid. But calling it the VVitch is even dumber, I think.
Absolutely.
But in my mind, it's like, nah, that's right. Yeah, that sounds good.
The VVitch.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Fantastic. Such a nice choice. From the jump. Just in the title alone. We haven't even gotten to the movie, guys.
So right there, you get like the little like light humming and stuff. And it just says, The VVitch, a New England folktale. And you're like, hell yeah, baby, let's get it. Something's wrong here. Let's figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
William.
He
is a father. He has a deep voice.
He's got a great voice.
I will not be... What does he say? He's like, I will not be judged by false Christians.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I watched this movie, I didn't understand like 80% of the dialogue because my brain was just in reptile mode most of the time. So I didn't really know what was happening. I just knew I was afraid, and there was a lot of paranoia happening.
I just see like you, but with a long tongue, just crawling around, just... I don't understand this, but I'm afraid.
I'm scared.
Yeah, but William, he is Puritan. And right off the bat, we see this man, deep-ass voice, calling everyone else in his, like, Puritan community false, they suck, and no one understands God like I do. So he makes what I think is a wild choice, but always got to remember this is a period piece. This is... I mean, it's kind of still how it is today in a lot of places. His father makes such a wild decision for his family.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that, like, just classic horror, though? Like, Dad's got a thing in his head. We gotta follow through with it for some reason.
Dad is dadding. He's dadding even harder than he ever has dadded before. This is just our life now. He instantly gets mad at the other Puritans. You know what? Screw you. We're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And then his family, his wife obviously is like, okay, fine. But like his family, his kids are like, I guess you're doing a lot, William. I need you to take a breath and really think about what you're doing right now.
Yeah, it's a bold move to just leave a safe structure. Sure, you may not like agree with the fine details of it, but it's like that was society, and it was the only thing keeping you from the wilderness and being attacked by aggressive people or animals. There was definitely safety in numbers, and Williams just kind of threw that to the wind and said, God will protect us.
My Christ.
Stop. Save it for later. You've been doing this for like 3 days straight now.
And I'm gonna do it forever.
Oh, gosh.
We immediately, we get a beautiful shot of the family on a carriage.
It's
just
so pretty.
Bumping hard.
God, I swear, had they gone any harder over that bump in the road, the whole cast would have fallen off the back of that wagon.
Anya, Taylor-Joy, the mother, don't know her actor's name, would have gone flying.
Oh, yeah, they were bumping along that road.
Beautiful shot. They're leaving. Sadness. The soundtrack starts kicking in. The soundtrack to this movie is amazing.
It's its own character.
Oh, yeah. It has wailing. It just has so much like low hums, and it feels like you're in the 1600s.
Mm-hmm.
We get like quick cuts, seeing the forest, seeing wilderness, finding dirt and being like, yeah, this is the spot right here. And then praying, and then it just slowly zooms into the forest. And as we get closer, the music builds, and we hear like wailing. What is going on in this forest?
Like, but we should be happy. Like, we found a spot to live, and now I'm scared? What's happening?
Yeah, they find a spot, and you immediately think, this is bad.
This is a mistake. I know you think this is like a great patch of land, but like, music's telling a different story. Maybe scout a different area, guys.
Isn't that normally how it works, though? You often feel as though you find things are great. This is perfect. And little do you know, Satan himself is just off camera, just peeking over like,
okay, maybe you, but not me.
I don't mean like Satan himself, but it's just,
Oh, yeah, you like go in with like the best intentions.
Bad things.
Everything goes wrong
just,
so quickly.
What you doing over there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A real nice piece of land. Be a shame if you lost your baby.
And boy, oh boy, do they. The fear of the woods is just like, it's so primal, and it's so well adapted in the film. Like, you don't know why you're scared, but like as the camera like pans through the woods and you get like these tense shots, you're just always on edge. It's weird how we have that like duality in our brain. That's like, the woods is beautiful. It's a serene place. It's a place where you can find like solace in nature and really ground yourself. But in this film, it is such an antagonistic energy. It's so like violent and aggressive, even though it's not doing anything, just by existing.
And I think about it as the old world ideal, which I want to present now because it's definitely how they see it.
Yeah.
Is that the woods in the past, 1600s and before, really old world, the woods really did represent all that is evil, all that is wicked and bad, because you just didn't know what was there.
Mm-hmm.
You could essentially see it as pure darkness.
Yeah.
Was what it was. That's why all old stories, essentially, bad things happen in the woods because it's the unknown. That's where monsters live. That's where Satan himself is, because no one has been there. It's unconquered. It's untamed wilderness. It's wild, because in this film, it's as if they're fighting against, obviously, the VVitch.
Yeah.
But also
yes,
against nature and darkness itself. Because at one point in the film, William, he's talking to Caleb, I believe.
Yeah, when they're walking together.
We will conquer this wilderness. It will not consume us. And I think about that because you could pretty much say we will conquer this darkness and it won't consume us. So it's just, just fighting against evil.
Yeah.
He said, we're not going to go down like this. So it really is. That's why they say don't go into the woods. It's just everything bad is there. And I thought it was so well done in this film.
Oh, yeah. It's super scary.
Yeah, I mean.
And not in like a jump scare way. Like, this film does not literally go into that arena.
Well, let me just say this. Jump scares, everyone knows that they're good in horror, and they're very effective, and they're fantastic. Jump scares are not scary. That's not fear. That's not what it is. It's like surprise and startling. That's my, like, fine line with jump scares, because jump scares are fantastic. I love a good jump scare. But that's not what terror is. That's not dread. Jump scare is not what stays with you weeks after you see a film.
No.
It's the slow tension that this film has when you're legitimately just watching the camera zoom in on a bunny.
Yeah.
And you're just, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Or just legitimately, there's so many shots in this film where the camera is just zooming into trees.
Yeah.
And you're just, get me the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in there.
No, and it was like it's such a good choice to like force your perspective to approach the thing you're afraid of. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like often like you'll want to pull away, but by forcing that camera angle, it's making you more uncomfortable. It's like having somebody push you from behind into doing something that you don't want to do.
Oof. Mm-hmm.
Oof.
If I could talk about the woods a little more.
Go ahead.
I want you to picture yourself in woods.
Mm-hmm.
No one around you. It's daytime.
Yeah.
But you're just walking, leaves crunching under your feet, general sounds of wildlife, maybe some birds, maybe terrifyingly you hear a wolf or a bear off in the distance. You're lost. You don't know where you are, but you kind of have an idea of where you need to go. As soon as night falls, you may as well be floating in space.
Yeah. Because
the woods, it's such a, as you said, it's such a primal fear that humans have that I think every person, to an extent, if you're in the woods alone at night, there's no way you're not afraid.
Oh, absolutely not.
You take that, you mix it in with the intense fear of the unknown that the old world people had. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, we have it now. We're afraid of what we don't know. But they just didn't understand the world at all. Mm-hmm. So they legitimately thought, Robert Egger says it in the commentary, for the people of the past, the ancient people, magic and reality were the same. Mm-hmm. They legitimately thought people were witches, that Satan was real, and that people had all these magical powers. It wasn't fake for them. Mm-hmm. It was 100% real. So keeping that in mind, you are walking, and as I was paranoid in my room last night,
yeah,
but you were thinking a literal demon or witch could jump out at me and take my life, bewitch me.
Yeah, take your soul to hell.
Yeah, you're damned forever. Mm-hmm. How were they not super paranoid?
I think you've still got that old world brain rattling around in your skull, honey.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It just makes so much sense to me. The woods are terrifying.
Yeah, especially at night.
Yeah. What do you do?
We have, we traded our big brain for like losing so many perceptive things. Like, we don't have night vision. We don't have weapons. Like, we don't have claws.
Yeah.
We've got speed and intellect. Well, not even speed, just endurance.
We got endurance.
We can outrun animals because we can just keep running.
But I have a bigger brain.
I get a bigger brain.
That way I can play this Call of Duty. Nice try, bears.
Okay.
1v1 me on Rust.
I'll snipe your
scrub.
ass. 360 no scope.
Just picture a bear headset kicking my ass.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. He's really good.
That's really humiliating.
Oh, my God. Bosco, take it easy.
But something like that is crazy about this film is how believable the witch is. Because it's like, I wouldn't normally be, like, sure, I'd be freaked out if I saw, like, a naked woman in the woods. I'd be like, ma'am, where are your clothes? What's happening? Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
Especially nowadays, people aren't naked for no reason.
No. No, we are mostly clothed as a populace as much as possible.
Yeah, which is a weird problem I have in some horror.
Yeah, how nudity is used as like a crutch for, I don't know, a plot device. But it makes sense in the context of this film. It's not. For sure. It's not.
This film, perfect. Hereditary.
It's not superfluous.
Hereditary, I'm like, shut the fuck up, all right? Yeah. Lame. Don't just throw naked people at me.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like this witch is so believable, but simultaneously it's like, how the hell are you running around this fast and this quiet?
Oh, that was wild.
Is it because of the devil? Does the
Yeah, I
devil
don't know.
like cloak her?
Explain it. Tell them.
Okay, so basically what happens is the baby Samuel gets snatched from in front of the eyes of Thomason, who's playing like peekaboo with the baby, who's a foot in front of her.
Yeah, you gotta believe. I mean, think about playing peekaboo with an infant.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be 50 yards away.
No, they're right in front of you.
Yeah, a foot, 2.
Yeah, they
I would
can't
say
see super far in front of them.
4 feet at most,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. She was maybe a foot and a half away, and this baby just got snatched. And when she looked up from like opening her eyes, he was gone, and all you could see in like the 40 yards in front of her about is just the sway of the brush from where the witch had ran. And it's like, how?
Yeah, I was like, if you play in D&D, not only did she get a natural 20, this witch got like 3 nat 20s.
Yeah.
How were you? It was insane.
She rolled with advantage, rolled a 23, and then on the next roll rolled like a 25. It's like, what the hell?
You needed a 5 to pass, but sure, I'll give you the 27.
She may as well. Did she? And we don't. She didn't fly.
No, because she couldn't.
Right.
Yet.
She hadn't made the.
So I don't know. He doesn't explain it, but I think it's just a weird.
Well, it makes
like,
you second guess. Like, did I miss something? Did I fucking like blink too fast or something? Like what? I mean, or too slow?
Right, because she peekaboo. Again, you do it for
it's a
what?
quick game. Like
2 seconds?
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Samuel's just fucking gone. And he doesn't cry.
Snatch.
It's just silent.
It's terrifying.
Ugh. I get nervous when I lose my keys. I can't imagine losing my infant brother.
And that's what I said. How do you explain this?
You don't.
How do you go back?
You
I
can't.
think I would just leave.
Yeah, be like, well, I have forsaken my family.
Take my hat off and do that like hat wave.
Goodbye.
Well, fare thee well, life.
Yeah.
I guess I'm done now. I don't understand.
I feel guilty when I forget to take the chicken out of the freezer for my mom. I can't believe what would happen if I lost my brother. And it wasn't even her fault. He just got fucking snatched.
Yeah, by the stealthiest witch that has ever witched.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Insane. Super freaky.
There are a few witches at the end.
Yeah.
I always thought it was like the same witch.
It was always one.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I think it's the coven working together.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm right or not.
I always interpreted it.
Just one.
I just hurt my neck trying to
calm down, old man.
enunciate.
You're speaking too hard.
As one witch, but it's just, witches can transform and all that, because I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but with Caleb's witch encounter, the witches simultaneously 2 things?
Yes.
I don't know.
See, I don't know.
Do you want to just talk about witches now?
Yeah. I mean, we might as well.
Talk about the witch in this film.
Yeah.
Because it's a very classic witch portrayal.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, they're not walking around in their anti-Semitic hats and things, but yeah. No, it's like a classical witch. It's freaky because this was the first film I had ever really seen witches portrayed in this way. Mm-hmm. They had always just been like the people who wore pointy hats and rode on brooms and and did that sound. But
they fought Banjo-Kazooie. They took his sister away, and then you have to go fight into the mouth of her cavern, and you gotta take her on in a quiz show, and then eventually you and Kazooie knock her out, and she's kind of hot sometimes, and it's just, I don't know, it's very confusing.
Sounds like you have to do some unpacking of your sexual awakening.
Gruntilda? Gruntilda was hot. At least she was when she stole the soul of your sister, and it made her beautiful.
That's Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that does connect to this fucking film. But witches.
But witches.
The witch/witches, I don't fucking know. I think it's one in this film are dope. You may be wondering, why steal a baby? What's the point?
Other than being mean.
Yeah, other than being evil. Well, here's the thing about classic witches, because again, humans didn't know any better. They thought the worst of people and of evil beings. They believed that witches, they needed to do a special something to fly.
Like, say a little spell? What was it?
A little bubble.
Toil and trouble.
No, it's a little different.
How so?
Well, first you need an infant.
Why?
Then you gotta, I don't know how you check this. I guess you just assume. Make sure that it's an unbaptized infant.
Yeah. I don't think you get like branded once you get baptized.
You gotta damn this baby's soul to limbo.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm not Christian.
And then what you do is you take the baby's intestines out, mash those into a nice little flight potion, and you rub it all over your body and over your stick, and then it allows you to fly for a little bit. This witch kills Samuel and mashes his intestines up to make flight potion.
I mean, she's pretty gentle with him.
That was a weird scene, though.
I've got a thing with babies. I don't like it.
What is it?
I can trace it back to the first time I saw, I didn't even watch the whole film, but I saw that clip in A Beautiful Mind where he almost drowns his baby.
Film. Yeah.
Traumatized me.
Why?
Because it's fucking scary.
Let's unpack it right here. Let me get my therapist glasses.
Okay.
It's time for another therapy session.
I think it has to do with the lack of control that babies have of themselves with their environment. Like, this thing was so helpless in A Beautiful Mind. It was left on its back in a rising bathtub that was being filled, and the baby almost drowns. And, the father is none the wiser and almost kills. The fragility of life is the thing that freaks me out about babies. Because if you drop that thing, it's done. It's gone.
Oh, my soft spot.
Yeah, his squishy head, dead.
Nice fun.
Well, it's the same reason I'm not great with baby animals either. It's you're too fragile. You're so small.
I mean, they're better than we are.
Oh, absolutely. If I drop a kitten, it's probably going to land on its feet.
We traded our big brains for being born helpless and needing care for
way too long.
Way too long.
Way too fucking long. Upwards of 5 years, you are useless. Mm-hmm. And it's just it's so frustrating. That's the hard thing. And the scary thing about babies to me is they need so much, but they can't do anything about it except for cry, which is possibly one of the most horrifying sounds in general.
Why is
It's just
that?
A baby crying. It has to do with the frequency, especially for women, and this is a stereotype, but the maternal brain goes into extreme mode. Yeah, if you hear a baby and you are, a lactating mother, you will start to...
As you're walking in the woods alone at night.
That's a Wendigo, and I'm running away.
Wendigos are not babies.
Well, it's a skinwalker then.
They're never portrayed as babies.
Oh, I know, but don't they mimic voices?
Well, yeah, but babies don't voice, they cry.
Yeah, I don't like that. Ugh.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really freaky. And if you think about it, that's the only real sound that you ever really hear from. They might coo and somewhat laugh.
They coo.
But it unnerves me. I don't like it.
That's so interesting.
It freaks me out.
I saw A Beautiful Mind, and aside from the ending, you've seen it. Do you know the ending?
Oh, I know the twist,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil a movie that's been out forever.
This film's 20 years old, but yeah.
But aside from the twist, the movie was fine. Great film.
The baby in the tub scene traumatized
Honestly,
me.
if you didn't have this thing, I would have forgot that was even in the movie.
Oh, that's my only memory from that film.
Did not stick with me at all.
I don't do well with not corruption of innocence.
Corruption.
But the potential of death of an innocent creature.
So how'd you feel about Samuel getting murdered?
It was fucked up, man. That's super sad. This little thing doesn't even really have conscious thought or memory.
No, it doesn't.
Was just taken and mutilated.
Here's a positive. Can I give a silver lining?
Yes, please.
Baby probably didn't even know it was alive to begin with.
Oh, that's comforting. That's, that did make me feel better. Thanks, Eddie.
It didn't even know that it was. It just...
Take me back to that time,
It just wasn't. And then that was it. Honestly. Not a phone in sight. Just vibing.
No bills to pay. No job to go to.
Grooving.
Just shitting my pants and getting
Someone else
getting
clean
fat.
it up.
Yep.
No, we're certainly not Boss Baby. We don't know what's happening when we're a baby.
You're right. That does make me feel better. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ugh.
So I don't know. That's the initial witch. Now, we either switch to a different witch or what I think is the same witch.
Mm-hmm.
When Caleb is tempted.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick tangent here.
I feel like this whole thing has been a tangent, but let's
Caleb.
go. Yes, Caleb.
What's up with this boy?
He's just a horny little kid.
He's prepubescent.
Yeah, he's probably like, what, 11, 12 maybe?
He's parents signed him up for Share. He doesn't really know what's going on. He's a little...
Share is the Bible. What are you talking about?
He's a little nervous about it,
Share stands for sexual health and reproductive education. I think that's
Sounds right to me.
I think that's what it is.
It's just Share.
It's bad. It's not informative at all.
It is bad. That's why Caleb starts to want to bang his sister.
He sees those itty bitty titties popping out of her corset.
What is it? A heaving bosom?
Yeah. I mean, sure. Can you blame him?
Let me tangent this tangent. I cannot, but I'm also an adult.
Yeah.
And not related to Anya.
Yeah.
/
Thomason, yeah.
Wild that they live just with their family. They don't know. I know that they were in a town before. They don't have anyone else to talk to.
That would fucking... I would kill myself. My family's going to listen to this and be like, wow, Kayla really hates us. And it's like, no, it's not you.
She hates babies.
And us.
Hates us. No, but it's, I would lose my mind.
Being stuck around the same 5 people.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't your family, just think, 5 people?
That's not enough variety.
No.
They don't even really have pets. They have like their goats and maybe a few chickens and a dog.
Yeah.
I would just spend all day talking to the fucking animals. They would think I was a witch.
And the fucking twins even start talking to one of the animals.
Yeah.
Because they're so lonely. They're like, let me talk to this guy. And Black Phillip's like, I'll be your friend. What?
Huh?
Bah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
Can you imagine?
Never mind.
Can you imagine how fucking scary that would be?
What?
One day you're just talking to your animal. Like, I'm just talking to my cat one day, and then she fucking talks back?
In reality, you would immediately be like, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be like world breaking.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom. That's why people say if you see an alien, oftentimes people say that their very first thing that they do when they see an alien is just utmost terror, and they want to just scream. Because you're being confronted with something not only that is just so mind-breakingly different from anything you've ever encountered, but you have now become the prey, and you are encountering something that is stronger than you and can hunt you. So we revert to our reptilian animal brain and are just like, fuck, I need to get out of here.
And to circle it back in, that's kind of what happens to Caleb.
Oh yeah, he's frozen.
When he sees the witch in the wood, he has got a woody of his own. Ayo.
Boom.
Or a stick. He's a little kid. Anyway. Anyway, but he is like, it's got to be such a confusing thing. But I mean, I'm sure we've all experienced it in our adult lives, like wanting something so badly because you cannot have it and it's forbidden. Yeah, I mean, he probably has a giant fear boner.
It's a small one.
I mean, his sized fear boner.
He's got a twig.
Yeah. But like, think about that. Like you don't probably even know what sex is. So you just have like these urges. You're telling
me William didn't tell him what banging is?
Oh, absolutely not.
Come here, son. I will teach you the ways of the female orgasm.
Oh, yeah, sure. William's getting on that clit with Catherine, I'm sure. Disgusting.
Yeah, my boy Willie fucks.
Yeah, a lot. He had 6 kids.
Yeah, 5 times.
5 kids. Yeah, 5 kids.
He had sex at least 5 times.
At least 5. Yeah, insane. But like he looks at this witch and he's like, I'm gonna come, but I also want to kill myself.
That's probably why I was afraid. He immediately
came and he was like, I've never done this before.
She's gonna see it.
Yeah.
Also, what is this liquid in my pants?
Yeah, like what is
I
happening?
peed.
I think this is pee. Yeah, but then like you see like this beautiful woman with great tits and like gorgeous hair,
Bapping.
and then she like goes to hold Caleb and like kiss him, but it's the hag's hand. It's like the wicked old yucky hand.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you think it's only one person?
Yeah.
Okay, because I always interpreted it as like there was the hot like front witch, and then the bad witch like snuck up behind her and then grabbed him and pulled him
with
into
that maximum stealth.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe she just floats.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Really? You interpreted it as another witch just snuck
I thought it was like a tag team endeavor. It's like like I don't know, a witch name like Jezebel. Fuck, we'll go with that.
Ooh.
Jezebel. Like, you've got the tits to play this boy. You are gonna go out there and lure him in, and then I'll snag him.
Yeah.
And then they like tied him down and like performed the
suck.
The possession. Probably the suck. I don't know.
Jealous.
Same. But I don't know.
See, I always interpreted it as that. I cannot say this word.
Interpreted.
I always interpreted it as she was just hiding herself.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Snow
Ursula?
White.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Because she hides her evil, gross self as a beautiful witch, right?
Yeah,
Am I
she's
thinking
the
of
evil.
something wrong?
She's the evil queen, and then she turns herself into the hag.
That's it.
Yeah.
So similar to that.
Yeah. That's it. And
So it was
I think you're probably right.
The scare for the audience, which is always funny in movies. Like when you see a killer run past the hall and no one sees it, that's not for them. That's for us, which is very funny to think of. Here's a fun fact. Do you know how they achieved this shot? Because Robert Eggers tells us in the commentary.
Did they just do the exact same thing that I just said?
Essentially.
Yeah, how did I fucking know?
They just had an old lady
here's my hand now.
Behind the model. She was a supermodel.
Wow. I could tell.
Just behind her in the cloak. And then she just, meh.
Meh.
Which is kind of funny.
That's probably why I just interpreted it as two people, because my brain was like, that's the only way they could have done that.
Well, yeah.
So I was just like, two people. I'm gonna accept that as two people.
Let's circle around to that initial tangent.
Yeah.
How it kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's only them.
Yeah.
Caleb is young. He's horny.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
There's literally no other women around.
No. Except for his yucky mom.
Gross.
Ugh. No offense to that actor.
She's a great actor.
She's fantastic. She's definitely a character actor. She does a great job. But I don't think I could get my rocks off to that
William
mother. William got his rocks off enough.
So Caleb,
limited options.
Looking at his
Spank Bank has $1.
God.
And that dollar's name is Thomason.
Yeah.
Who is unfortunately his sister.
Mm-hmm. And then at the end, I mean, we're hopping all around, so we may as well just go for it.
Yeah.
The fucking mom, and I get that she's corrupted.
Yeah.
Mind is gone, all that stuff. But she yells at Thomason and says, like, I saw you, like, essentially trying to seduce Caleb. Calls her a whore.
Yeah.
And all that. And I'm just, why does this mother suck?
Yeah, why are you ass, Catherine?
Yeah. Not like Thomason. She's just dressed normally.
Yeah.
She's not bapping.
She's just doing her laundry.
She's not baps out.
No.
Not only is that not an excuse or a reason, but it's just like, I cannot get over how many times this mother, to me, shows she just hates her daughter. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the final straws.
Yeah.
It's just, come on now.
Yeah. I think, like, part of it comes down to the resentment of her beauty.
Do you think that's it?
I don't know.
Mirror on the wall?
Potentially. But it's also just like...
You took my body from me.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's more of like vanity and pride. So it's like, oh, this girl is corrupted just by looking the way that she does.
Because she's hot.
She was born a temptress.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Even though it's your fucking gene pool that she pulled through. So
yeah, you should be happy.
Yeah. You could get a lot more money for her at the market.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
That was also wild. The whole world is
She started
insane.
her period. It's time to sell her. What? What do you mean?
Sell her?
Sell her?
That's your daughter, man.
Ugh. How many cows do you think I'm worth?
All the cows
Aww,
in the galaxy.
Good answer. Good answer. I'm worth all the cows.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. So wild. We just used to barter people.
How much for your hot daughter?
How many eggs do you have?
I got 11.
I'll take the 11 eggs and 2 chickens. You can have her.
How many eggs do you have? 11. That's too much. Give me 6, and I will give you my daughter and this pig. You drive a hard bargain. I'll do it.
Oh, God. Parents suck. They're just like, what? I get it. It was a lot harder to be a parent back then. Because literally...
I mean, yes.
And no.
And no, because...
Your kids were your labor force.
Yeah, you legitimately made kids, and people still do it today.
That's true.
For one, just to have someone to hang out with. Now there's 3 of us.
Let's add a third to the mix.
But
Spice it
also,
up.
yeah, someone to do chores, / you were an adult at 8, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Burden was a lot lower. Didn't have to raise them for 18 years. You just had to make it through a tough 8. And then now I've got another full-grown adults living with me.
I guess so.
That fucking silver cup.
That's really what, like, the domino effect kind of starts from there.
What the fuck?
Why do parents do this to their kids?
My silver cup.
It's not his silver cup.
Your mother's silver
there
cup.
You go. It's Catherine's silver cup.
Catherine's silver cup.
I feel like so often, like, kids have to take the fall for their parents' mistakes.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that parents do.
And it's especially in Thomason's case in this film. Poor thing. Why did you just moan like that? Because you thought of Anya?
Yeah.
I know. She's got those big eyes that you love.
Okay.
She's cute.
Queen's
I don't blame
Gambit, you know?
Yeah. She's gorgeous. Anyway, but it's just like such a shitty thing that parents tend to do where they'll make a mistake, but they'll make it their kid's problem.
Well, son, I did the one thing your mother told me not to do.
Yeah.
I cannot hold this burden alone. Mm-hmm. You're going to share this with me now.
I don't want your secrets, Father. Why do I have to keep them?
Well, guess what, child? This PlayStation 5 is not going to hide itself.
Oh, no.
We're putting it in your room. I'm keeping the controllers. If your mother finds out, we're through.
Okay.
The stakes are high.
Oh, boy.
Don't fail me.
I don't know if you just replaced the silver cup with the PlayStation 5.
Could be interchangeable.
I don't think so.
How no? How so?
Because it belongs to Catherine. And then William steals it and sells it at the market.
Whatever. Tomato.
Okay, I think it's more like tomato potato, but that's fine.
Apples and pears.
Okay, we can still compare them.
Apples and elephants.
Nope, that's a non-comparison.
One's big. Which one is it?
Are we talking about New York?
Just go on.
Anyway, William steals the cup, Catherine's silver cup that she got from her father. It's like their one family heirloom.
Back in the day, man. What's my most prized possession?
That little thimble in that corner.
That fork right there.
Mm-hmm. But if you think about it, like, silver was and is still very precious.
Yeah.
Which is why William stole it and sold it, because they didn't have any food and he couldn't look like a failure.
How else is he going to get that Xbox Series 1 X?
God.
Move on.
Anyway, he ends up telling Caleb. Caleb has to hold this secret. And then Catherine accuses Thomason of, like, stealing or hiding the silver cup.
Because she hates her daughter.
And William just lets Thomason take the fall.
I know. It's his one thing. Don't me.
He has a few things,
like
but it's
what?
fine. He just...
Bride.
I mean, I guess the best thing about William is that he trusts Thomason for the longest amount of time.
And he actually, you get the sense that he actually cares about his daughter.
And children in general.
And my children.
You gotta stop. People are not gonna know what you're saying.
They've seen the film.
I hope so.
Corruption. Thou art my father.
Through the woodpile. Oh, poor thing. Yikes. Yeah. Why do parents do that? They're children. I mean, I guess it goes back to what you just said. Your family are literally the only fucking people.
Yeah, who else is he going to tell?
Who else can you talk to? The goat or the chicken?
He could
go yell it into the stream, I guess. I don't know. He probably, and this is probably what people just do in general, is they want to like relieve themselves of the burden of the secret, but that just makes it heavier for both people.
No, it lightens the load for both people.
I don't think so.
Instead of one person carrying it, now 2 people are.
I don't think that's how secrets work, but okay. Maybe like literally helping pull a wagon, sure.
Yeah,
but
it's a wagon full of my secrets.
You have a wagon full of secrets?
Yeah, I got a lot of PlayStations.
Oh my god.
I can't help myself.
I guess not. You gotta really stop spending this much money.
Yeah, that fucking silver cup. Catherine immediately blames her daughter. Says, where is it? And Thomason says,
I don't know.
I don't know. Where is it? I just told you I don't know. You're a liar. What, did the wolf take the cup too?
Oof.
And you're just... It's that thing where audible, and then one person...
Yeah, the wolf thing goes back to Thomason saying that it was probably a wolf that took who took Samuel, the baby. Because how the fuck would you think that was a person that was able to zip in and out that fast? Like, it had to be an animal.
I would assume so.
And they had never found the wolf.
And then the mother just knows that it upsets Thomason.
Mm-hmm.
She has to know that she feels terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And then just hits her with it anyways.
Mm-hmm. It's called abusive parenting.
Fantastic.
She's just being a good Christian.
Humans have always been the same. Yeah. I know that's right. If there's one thing Christians do well, it's guilt.
And hypocrisy.
Boom.
I feel like we synced that a little too perfectly.
And it's too late. Eventually, William, he does say, "It was I who took the silver cup.
He finally...
I sold it at market. It fetched a good price."
Yeah.
And she doesn't care.
No, because the damage is already done.
It's the one moment where she's kind of nice to Thomason because she's like, "Oh, I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
Let me make it up to you by kind of being nice to you. Here's your reward."
Meanwhile, Thomason is still like begging for the favor of her mother. Mm-hmm. She like wants her mom to love her so much. She's like, in the middle of a rainstorm, she's like, "I'll still go take care of the goats if you want me to.
Please, your mother."
And then the mom's like, "Oh, you don't have to, honey. Like, you can stay inside." She's like, "No, it'll make you happy." And then she does it anyway. It's like, goddamn, Thomason's like going above and beyond to like be nice and helpful to this witch of a woman who's ironically not even a witch.
Right. Bummer. Speaking of witches.
Yeah.
The whole film is based on them.
No, really?
Still wild to me. I think a large part of this was they didn't keep their children ignorant enough.
Oh, yeah. You wanted to get to this point. I think I've got an answer for you about this.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't want to hear my opinion. Okay. Well, I'll just turn my mic off then.
Hey, why did these kids know so much about witches and witch lore? Mercy, one half of the twins. She's 7.
Oh,
like
younger
that.
than that.
She's 6.
Ba, 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 ba.
I be the witch of the wood.
Clickety clackety, clickety clackety.
She knows so much about witches. She immediately just goes out and says, "I'm a witch. I ran through the brush," or whatever. And then Thomason goes so hard.
Ham in the paint, if you
will.
Her.
She fucking full court just gets the ball and just drives down the middle. Fucking dunks that ball in on Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time Caleb's in the back just saying she's lying. Relax. But Thomason just seems to know so much. She says pretty much everything that we know about witches. She recites.
Mm-hmm.
Says, "I dance naked with him. I sold my soul. I'll bewitch you. I'll do this and that and all this." Why you know so much about witches? You're in this mess because you said too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know? If they were just, I don't know, if they didn't know anything about witches, this wouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it pulls back into the statement you had earlier.
Uh-oh.
About how
I got myself.
You already know the answer to this question.
All right.
It's by pulling the two worlds together. They have to know the evil they must fear.
I guess.
So it's like, if you know your enemy, then you'll know how to avoid it. So by knowing the signs of a witch, or what you've been told a witch is, then you can truly know what evil is. It's like how it's later said in the film, how they're trying to figure out who is wicked amongst them. And they say that the devil speaks scripture too. And it's like knowing...
Silence, creature.
Yeah, it's just... Jesus. You're never going to stop this voice. No, but it's like, this was real. They had to know the enemy to know how to avoid it. So I think it was just like... It was just a survival strategy.
I guess. I don't know. It was like too much.
I loved it.
I mean, I love it.
I mean, as the firstborn, getting in my little brother's faces and like shutting that shit down was so nice. Because it's like, you better shut up or I'm going to tell mom. And guess what? She's going to believe me, not you. Because you've been screaming your head off at Xbox for 4 hours and she's fucking done with your ass. So you better quit it. Like having that leverage. And that's something that happens like amongst the children a lot, is like getting to bully each other and like just like having things in on one another and using that as leverage. But she went off and scared the hell out of Mercy.
It's too hard.
I loved it.
It'd be like you telling your brothers when they were younger, like, hey, guess what? I murdered someone. I chopped them up into bits and they are in the fucking floorboards.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you keep raging, I'm going to do it to you too. And I'll do it before you can tell mother, and no one's going to believe you because you'll be dead by my hands.
You're right. That is pretty intense.
You know? It's just, why are you going so hard? And
she's fed
obviously,
up.
you know, a 6-year-old
yeah.
would just be, oh, fuck.
And she is. She's just laying on her back in the reeds like, my sister's going to kill me.
And then she runs off.
In her stiff little dress.
In her old
that barely
woman's
moves.
outfit.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's funny.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and then later.
Just... Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's funny. You think of the Salem witch trials.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people accusing each other of witches. Probably because there were just so many of them. No, it only takes just one family. And they had a witch trial of their own.
Yep.
Amongst 6 of them.
Yeah.
It don't take much.
Paranoia spreads much faster in smaller groups.
Apparently so.
Why do you think the show Survivor has been going on as long as it has?
They should do that, but with scary shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. They should be like Survivor, but in a haunted cemetery or something.
That sounds fun.
Make it spooky.
Spooky. Sounds good to me.
Thomason, you went too hard.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Sometimes the joke is not a joke anymore.
Yeah.
I want to talk more about William.
Let's do it.
Because the first time I watched this movie, I was like, this guy's an asshole.
Really?
Kill him. Yeah, because I was just, I don't know. I got my own issues. But, no, but like now rewatching it for a few times, it was like, he's such a sympathetic character.
He's a good guy.
And you feel so bad for him. Because like, can you imagine the guilt you would have if not only, one, you got your family kicked out of the safest community they'll ever live in this new, quote unquote, new world, then you think you're doing a good job, and then every single thing you do goes wrong. And you feel responsible for it because you set the path, and now your wife doesn't want to be there, your kids are becoming possessed and, awful and evil. And you feel like in your heart of hearts, you're doing the right thing.
Wake, devils. But he eventually knows it was his fault.
Yeah.
Or he blames himself.
Yeah.
I fucking love William every time I watch this film.
Mm-hmm.
I only loved him more when we rewatched it recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's great. I think he does. For one, unlike the mother, you get the sense that he actually cares about his children.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. And here's the thing. Yes, a mother and a child, that relationship is obviously different than a father and a child.
Mm-hmm.
In the biological sense of you gave birth to this thing.
Yeah.
It is of you, flesh of your flesh,
Ugh.
blood of your blood, all that stuff. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that connection, that however connection, spiritual, biological you want to say. I get that. But also, I don't know, William also lost his infant baby.
Yeah.
And is also probably feeling like absolute trash.
Mm-hmm.
But he has to keep up and keep going, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to make things better every single time. Catherine offers him no help.
No.
Offers him no answers. And the one thing she does answer is the most outlandish thing. He says, well, tomorrow we can go home. We'll leave. She says, no, I want to go to England. Catherine,
do I look like I've got a boat that could take us to England?
Like I have a sail sticking out of my back? What do you want me to do? You may as well say, I want Jesus himself to come down here and solve this problem. I don't know. William, to me, yeah, he messes up with the silver cup. For me, that's his one mistake, because he should have just fessed up sooner.
Or just, like, not go so hard on the religious front and get your family in this situation in the first place.
I will not be judged by false Christians.
I think you will, William, and you'll fall by false Christians.
Nah. He fell by the devil, not by false Christians. But yeah, when they look for Caleb and Thomason, he sees Thomason, immediately runs up and hugs her. Mm-hmm. Catherine wouldn't have done that.
Oh,
she probably would have yelled at her.
She would have, like, throttled her by the arms and be like, where's your brother?
Right.
What have you done with him?
With Caleb, when Caleb is going through his death and his possession and all that stuff, he tries his best to pray for him, and there's a nice scene where he's smiling, where he briefly thinks Caleb's going to get through it.
Yeah.
He obviously tries to provide for the family. He does everything he possibly can do.
Yeah.
It's just, the devil's working hard out here. Mm-hmm. But he knows at the end, and it's sad as hell.
Oh, yeah.
It's an amazing scene. It's weird that it's not on YouTube. Like, it's not.
Oh, yeah, you looked for it?
Yeah. But it's near the end, when William, he finally realizes in his mind that everything is his fault. Mm-hmm. And he starts crying, oh, my Christ. It's me. I'm full of the sin of pride. He blames himself because he's too prideful, and he is.
He's a very proud man.
And he took his family away and into the wilderness.
It's the audacity for me.
He couldn't do it. He eats dirt, which was a real thing that apparently Puritans did in the past. If they thought they were being lowly, offensive to God and all that, they would eat dirt. And he just begs God, like, take me, but save my children. And the whole time Thomason is just watching him. Mm-hmm. And it's just, look at this man.
Going through it.
God has to help him, right?
Nope. Because he's not real. But you know who is real? The devil.
Black Phillip. Let me say this. Catherine.
Ass.
Eventually, when we do this bracket, Catherine is a strong contender for number 1 seed, worst mom.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
William, for me, he's going in the best dads bracket.
He's really trying out here.
He's up there with Goofy.
Is more than most modern fathers do.
Up there with Uncle Iroh. He's a good guy.
He is.
Yeah, he really is. He's trying, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, what more can he do?
Nothing. He's praying. He's praying.
There's like nothing else.
Do you know why? And I'm not trying to blame William for this. It's a genuine question. Why was Samuel not baptized? Did we ever get an answer for that? Do they have to wait like a year?
I would assume. I don't know. I was raised Catholic.
Yeah. I was raised Mormon, so I don't really have an answer for that.
So we're not Puritan.
No.
Most of the time, yeah, you can baptize babies early, but a lot of people wait.
I don't understand why you'd wait. If there's a fear of damnation, you'd think you want to baptize the child as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. Out the womb, bless that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people wait. I think it might have been a thing, because I know some religions you have to wait until you're a certain age to be baptized.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense. You would think you would have the priest in the room baptize out the womb, right?
You would think.
Just as they're coming out of the birth canal.
Catched.
Just immediately into the bucket of holy water.
Mm-hmm. It's like embryonic fluid, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Blessed by Jesus.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it is something with waiting and you just, make sure the baby's healthy and all this and that, and then when you're ready, you can baptize them. But I don't know how Puritans, especially in the old world, I think they just had to wait.
Weird.
They got kicked out of the community. Maybe there just wasn't time.
There wasn't time. Yeah, because he was pretty young when they got kicked out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's a big scene.
It is a big scene.
Caleb is very torn up about this.
Yeah, because he's possessed by the devil.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, wait, which part?
I'm talking about Samuel.
What scene are you talking about?
Talking about when he's walking with his father.
Oh, yes.
Traps.
Yes.
I know you want to talk about it.
I do. There's a lot of pressure in, like, Christian faith, typically, of people being born of natural sin, which is not something that I like at all. But it is a huge thing that's driven home in this scene because Caleb really is scared for the state of his brother's soul. He's kind of convinced himself that Samuel's in hell, which to me is the most unholy thing to imagine. That this innocent...
It's really fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, this innocent child...
He's not innocent.
Who was...
Isn't religion fun?
Why would God make such an imperfect soul? Why?
To test us.
I hate that bullshit answer. I was fed that answer so much growing up, and I'm done with it.
I'm playing devil's advocate by just telling
God?
you God's plan. And we ain't talking Drake.
God's plan. Yeah, no. It's really, and that's something that I always had an issue with growing up, is like believing or being told that like your baseline is in the negative. You're already not in the favor of of God's eyes.
Bank account open, -500.
No, like -10,000. But like, guess what? If you're rich, you could just buy pardons and get your way into heaven. That bullshit. Ooh. Which is why the Calvinists went to
Since you can't hear me, I am pointing at her.
Which is why, these people left the corrupt Church of England, is because they're like, this is bullshit. What do you mean? You can't buy your way into heaven.
I'm going across the Atlantic. I'm out of here.
Anyway, yeah, it's just so sad because this is so real to them because it is literally their life.
Oh, it is. It's reality.
It is.
It's all real to them.
It's insane.
And what if I die? Caleb. What is this?
It's called You Gave Me Religion, and now I have existential dread every time I wake up in the morning. Because I'm convinced that I will never be good enough. And even when I am good enough, it's probably not going to be enough for God. So it will only be in his mercy that I will be granted into his kingdom.
I guess, Caleb. Go on.
That sucks.
I'm God. I love you, but also...
I know you wanted to fuck your sister, you weirdo.
I saw that. I saw those eyes.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Ew. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Because it just sets you up to fail.
Caleb is breaking down. He asks, what of Samuel's soul? He's in hell. He begs William, essentially, to tell him, can you tell me that Samuel is in heaven? Mm-hmm. And William, I mean, again, he's the GOAT. Because he doesn't lie to him.
No.
He says, I cannot. It's just, woof, this is great. But also not.
But I guess that's like the whole thing with faith. That's the faith aspect of it.
It's the faith that
God will
have mercy.
Smile upon him.
Mercy upon you.
It's just bullshit. I hate it when any child or like young person is just taken away. Whether that's like cancer or, like being abducted or
by a witch.
That would suck. or just having horrible things happen. And then on the back end, people slap you in the face with, oh, God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's like, thanks for essentially, you may as well have said nothing. And it would have been better than what you just said.
Because now you made me feel bad.
Because now you're essentially saying...
I deserve this.
It was the plan all along that I would have this child, fall in love with it, and that God is like...
You know what?
Let's test him. Rip. And it's just, what?
That's the most evil God I can imagine.
Give us anything that we can't handle. I'm not handling this well.
No, not at all.
I'm not doing good right now.
That's an evil God.
It's a vengeful God.
I don't believe in it. At least with Satan, it's straightforward. It's like, give me your soul, I'll give you whatever you want. It's like, that's a straightforward plan that I can get behind.
But it's your soul.
That's fine.
I don't even care. I don't even need this.
No. My life is already hell on earth as is.
Bam.
May as well dig in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what Thomasin ends up doing.
Seems like it.
She loses everything. And none of it is her fault. Except for when she took that joke a little bit too far.
She went too hard in the paint.
You know, sometimes you break your own ankles.
She scored 30 though. Absolutely killed it.
And I mean, I get it. She's just, you know, she spent her whole life seemingly pretending that she truly believes in God and truly wants to live in his glory and love.
Here's the thing, and it's again another Robert Eggers commentary thing. He says it all the time. I've seen him say it multiple times in many different interviews. He said Anya played Thomasin so perfect because Anya could never be a Puritan, and neither can Thomasin.
Yeah.
What she brought to the role for him was that Thomasin never wanted this. She, as you said just now, is trying to fit into this role that her family has put her into.
Yeah.
To being a good Puritan woman. She's not that. She never wanted that. At the beginning, we see her praying and like, I ignore my prayer and I'm lazy and I do this, and this.
It's like a half-hearted confession.
Yeah, it's just, the fact of it is, I really do think putting any children in religion is, I'm not going to say that it is, but it's a crime in my eyes.
It tends to lend itself to more
because
bad
it's just
than good.
Putting guilt, it's making them feel bad about being themselves.
By just being a human being.
And they don't even really, in my mind, they believe God is essentially just the Easter Bunny or Santa, any other made-up creature, because they believe in it just the same. You know, it's just some fictional thing that they have to be good for. But they don't understand what it is. They just understand, oh, if I say this, my mother will post it on Facebook and she'll be happy.
Yeah.
Again, it's my own personal thing. I know that religion can do a lot of good for a lot of people, and it does. I just personally think children have no place in religion. You need to seek it out yourself. You know, your family can tell you. I don't think kids should be indoctrinated into the church, though.
No.
I'm just going to reiterate. I think it just makes children feel bad and guilty about being themselves. Which is what Caleb did and what Thomasin did in this film. And I'm sure if we had more from Jonas and Mercy, they probably would feel the same way.
Yeah.
You know, so Thomasin, she just guilted into this. She feels bad for being herself.
And she's the firstborn. So it's like she's the one taking the fall for all of the things that are going wrong because she's the oldest. Yeah. She didn't choose to be born. She didn't choose to be born into this family. But if you're Christian, I guess you do believe that you are, by coming to earth, you are a willing soul. It's for some sects of the Christian
Mormonism.
faith. Yeah, you like actively choose to come here. So whatever hell, whatever bad shit happens, you chose it, right? So.
Hey, we didn't choose hell. Hell chose us.
Absolutely.
You know?
Put that on a bumper sticker.
Yeah, but Thomasin never wanted any of this. I really do believe that. So. As you said, at the end, hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Butter?
You have nothing left to lose.
I can have butter.
A nice dress?
That's all I've ever wanted.
I want to see the world.
Live Mas?
Taco Bell?
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine how, to me, it's even baffling, to see the world. But,
yeah,
back
when the world
then,
was just 20 feet.
Yeah, it was, 20 miles, maybe.
Yeah.
That was your perception of the world. Now we have, Google Earth, and we can, zoom in on whatever aspect we want. We can travel to most places.
Yeah.
Pretty reasonably.
You're
Back
right.
then, travel was nearly impossible.
You could disappear in the next city.
Yeah. It was life or
for
death.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I used to have a family, but then I moved a town over.
I'm done here in Oakburg. I'm moving over to Birchburg. And here, I'm a very successful person.
That's nice.
You know what I thought you were going to say before?
What?
I thought you were going to say, could you imagine how in the 1600s, how much a Crunchwrap Supreme would have slapped their ass?
No!
Imagine the cheeses. They would have lost
They
their
would have
mind.
killed, they would have died. Taco Bell fucks up our stomachs. What would it do to a Puritan?
It's the sound of the Taco Bell bell, but just their soul leaving their body.
Straight to hell. Oh my God.
Can you imagine a Doritos Locos taco just hitting a pilgrim's stomach?
I think it would kill him. I genuinely think it would. Because their body has never had anything processed.
That's probably what brought upon the plague.
You're right. It was their Doritos
It was
Locust
a time
taco.
traveler just brought back one packet of fire sauce from Taco Bell.
Yep.
Just
Yep. Taco Bell's the real witch in this story.
burning my insides.
Oh, God.
So yeah, Thomasin may as well be a witch. It's dope.
I'd do it? You kidding me?
Dope women.
Like ultimate power?
Dancing.
Love it.
Being hot.
Also,
in the woods.
getting to be with that sexy ass Satan?
Right.
Are you kidding? Can you please tell the audience about him?
I don't know his name. I should have.
He's apparently very handsome.
He's a very handsome man. And he's the voice of Black Phillip. So you get to hear his sultry voice. It's fantastic.
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I was like, I'm kind of turned on, but I'm mostly scared. I'm very, very scared, but I'm kind of turned on.
What dost thou want?
You, sir, you. Check, please.
No deal.
Oh, man. My soul's not good enough for the devil.
But
now I really have no reason to live.
He has a great voice.
Mm-hmm.
They made an elaborate costume for him. You see his cowboy boots with spurs on. They're very nice. You see his hand. You don't actually get to see him in devil form.
It's not even his hand. It's like his hand in a glove.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, that glove.
But apparently this man is a beautiful man. And if you look it up, you can just look up the VVitch cast.
Yeah.
And he'll be under the voice of Black Phillip. This is a beautiful man. This guy has got great eyebrows.
Just the whole structure is
The facial
lovely.
structure is fantastic.
Lovely. Beautiful eyes.
Delicious.
I would live deliciously with him.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I know how to sign my name. There, you can take me.
It's just you in the living room yelling, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Oh,
He's a beautiful man. He's got a great voice. And Black Phillip is the GOAT.
literally. Greatest of all time, and a bleating, hellish animal who apparently caused nothing but distress and havoc on set.
Yeah. In a lot of scenes, apparently, there were just animal handlers holding the goat, and they had to digitally erase them because the goat would just not do things.
It's almost like it's a wild animal.
Here's some fun facts.
Yes, fun facts.
In the scene where Black Phillip is standing and then William comes back and like grabs him by the horns and stuff, Black Phillip was on a harness. He was on a leash.
Oh yeah,
at
that
the
makes
end.
sense.
That's why he was like,
because he kind of looked like he was like paused in air.
Mm-hmm. So he was there. In the one where he is standing opposite William before he gores him, there were just animal handlers holding him that were digitally erased.
Why was he such a big goat?
He's just a big boy.
Big ass goat. Giant ass horns.
He's a cute guy.
I would kiss him.
Pet his side.
I want to meet him. Could you imagine getting to meet Black Phillip?
I don't know if he's still alive.
Don't say that.
How long do goats live?
Don't say that.
Okay.
I think like 10 years maybe.
Ooh, a long life.
I don't know.
He was a bad boy.
I'm going to cry. I got to look this up. You keep talking.
Goodness. Yeah, apparently for contrast, the rabbit, amazingly trained.
Yay.
The raven, amazingly trained. Fantastic animals.
His
Robert
name was
Eggers,
Charlie or something?
It was either the rabbit or the goat.
Oh.
Their name was Charlie in real life. Robert Eggers said the line, I don't believe a goat can ever actually be trained because of how bad this goat acted.
I'm sorry. I fell into something called Villains Wiki, and it says type of villain that Black Phillip is. Satanic soul collector.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to find out if the goat is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, God. So his nicknames, his aliases are Black Phillip, Satan, the Devil, or Goat, or King of All. Which is apparently what Jonas and Mercy call him. That's fucking
dope.
metal. I love it.
I'm the king of all.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. I love this goat.
I really love him. I have a little Pop Funko figurine of him. It's so cute. I don't even collect Pop Funko, but they're cute.
There's a few things that I want to say really quickly. There's a part where, and we didn't really talk about Caleb's death.
No.
But Caleb, he gets bewitched. He comes back naked. He's got a spell on him. As he's dying, he's yelling out. He does this whole monologue that's fantastic and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But during that, Catherine looks over at William and says, what do you think of this? He just says, I have no thoughts. It's just, yes, King. You stay out of this.
That's Eddie, if I've ever heard.
Absolutely love it.
I have no thoughts.
I got nothing going on in this head. You handle it, all right?
Oh, the goat's name is Charlie. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That was probably William, though, now that I think of it, just being like, why don't you do something for once?
Yeah, come on.
I have no thoughts.
You help out.
There's nothing in this head of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Obviously, Black Phillip, we didn't spend too much time on him. He's a black billy goat.
He's so cute.
He speaks to Jonas and Mercy, or so we think, until it's revealed he's actually literally the devil, which is dope as hell.
That scared the absolute bonkers out of me.
And it's wild to me, and I guess they just didn't have a choice, or why would you even have that goat?
I remember Robert in the commentary saying that, like, goats were, like, the lowliest farm animals you could have.
Yeah. And
so
they traveled well.
Yeah, they traveled well. They were easy to take care of.
But why would you have such an evil-looking goat?
It's just a goat. He's strong as hell. You want to pass those genes on to the...
He's a black goat.
I know, but you want to, like, have your female goats have strong babies.
But are all male goats black?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Why would you have... If you believe that the devil is real and all this, and it comes in cloven feet and is often a billy goat, as Thomason says, just get a different goat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Leave Black Phillip in town. He can possess all them. You get you like White Chuck just hanging.
See, now you're just being goat racist, and I don't like that.
You're being goatist?
You're being goatist. That's not kind.
Well, but am I wrong?
I don't see black animals as evil like the Puritans probably did.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like the association of like black cats being...
That's what I'm saying, though.
I don't know.
They believed it. Why would you even take the risk?
I don't know. It probably wasn't a choice. It was probably just something that was thrust upon them.
Jonas, Mercy.
Jesus Christ.
The twins suck. They're annoying as hell.
Fun fact I just learned. Charlie the Goat was also in the film It Comes at Night.
I Come at Night.
No.
Fantastic.
I can't tell if he's still alive, but there was an article written about him in 2021. Oh, no, 2020. So I'm going to believe that he's still living and well, and he's had lots of cute little baby goat.
Let's end with 2 final points.
Let's do it.
You wanted to talk about their hair.
Yes,
Do you still want to?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Do it.
So a huge symbol that I noticed in the film the second or third time watching was that a large symbol for women in this film is their hair. So Thomasin and Catherine are good Puritan women, so they typically keep their hair braided up and underneath a bonnet. But as the film progresses and they become more corrupted, their hair, it is allowed to like flow freely and kind of become disheveled and more corrupt, if you will. And the witch and witches at the end of the film also have unbraided, long, kind of gross hair. So it's just kind of like, it's just a nice symbol that I noticed.
They're free.
Yeah, they're free. They're liberated. They are no longer restrained and forced into hiding. Catherine becomes possessed and her hair like becomes that way. But Thomasin takes her hair down as a choice. Which is very important.
Remove thine shift.
Honey, save that for later.
Oh my goodness.
I need to find a shift so I can remove it.
It's so weird.
What's weird?
That it's called a shift?
Yeah, I mean, it was just like underwear.
The thing on my keyboard?
Yep.
So, as we said, Black Phillip, he speaks at the end. This is a weird thing. Let me start by saying what Black Phillip can offer, because Black Phillip, again, is essentially the devil himself.
Yeah.
He offers Thomasin butter, a nice dress.
You had me at butter.
To see the world. I know, right?
Yeah.
All he asks is for her to sign her name in his book, essentially making a deal with the devil, right?
Yeah.
Sign your soul away. Great voice. And then she joins this coven and has all this power and can float and all this stuff. I mean, we've seen how strong the witches are. They took it down this family super easily.
Oh, yeah. GG.
It just doesn't make any sense. Because William, a great God-fearing man, the whole family praying and all this stuff, he begs God for help. Nothing. No help. He dies brutally.
Oh, yeah, it's gross.
Killed by the devil, essentially. Why is the devil so strong? if God is supposed to be like the Almighty. But like
I
in
don't
this
know.
story, the devil wins.
And I love it.
He can offer Thomason so much more than she ever had, like being a Puritan.
Mm-hmm.
He overpowers his family and essentially overpowers Christ.
Yeah.
Because he wins.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the soul of Thomason and is able to move on and do it again and again.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is this?
I love it. I love it when the villain wins.
But it's such a weird power dynamic.
Yeah, and I think, like, I guess it could be argued that as soon as William turned his family away from the fold of the church, that they were damned. It could be argued that that's the case. It could also be argued that the mercy that God shows is allowing them to die.
Oh, really?
It could be. Because their life on earth is hell, and they can only be brought into salvation through death. So perhaps William's prayers were answered. I don't know.
His last words are, "Corruption, thou art my father."
Which is him essentially kind of absolving himself of sin. Because it's the final lowering of himself before God. Yeah. He's like, I am the most corrupt thing that has ever existed. Mm-hmm. And then that's it. It's like his final, like, I fucked up.
I'm done.
Please forgive me.
It's his final shrug.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they had a priest or anything to, like, read them their final rites.
Throw some water at them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So, who knows? Who knows where their souls lie, theoretically? I do believe that William would be in heaven.
He's a good guy.
He did his best. But
that's all you could ask for.
That's all you can ask for.
Heaven?
Probably, yeah.
Heavened up.
Jonas and Mercy are twats, so I don't know about them.
They talk to the devil.
Yeah, I think they're little hellions down there.
Catherine, hell.
Hell. She's like washing dishes in hell.
Aw. Samuel?
Oh, heaven for him.
Limbo.
Of course. No.
You get to hang out
heaven.
in between.
Heaven.
You get to be in a liminal space.
No, Samuel. And then, let's just say it, Thomason wins.
Oh, Thomason just...
She gets everything.
Girl, fantastic.
And she deserves everything.
And
she got nothing for so long.
Yeah, she got nothing. Now she wins. She gets to travel the world. She gets butter and a nice dress.
And she gets to be with a lot of fun naked ladies.
Mm-hmm.
What more could you want?
And she can fly.
Amazing.
Well, hey, the devil, Black Phillip.
He's our goat.
They win yet again.
Yay!
Hey!
Hooray, hooray!
Let's begin wrapping this episode up by going to our next segment, the DTR. Define the relationship that we have with the VVitch.
Mm-hmm.
For myself.
Yes.
And I think for the both of us, this is my favorite horror movie.
Absolutely.
I think it's amazingly effective at what it does. The tension is high from the start, and that's due to not only the acting, the cinematography, the soundtrack, but it all works so perfectly together.
Yeah.
Directed by Robert Eggers, who I'm not a weird like film guy.
No.
But I think Robert Eggers is my favorite director.
Yeah.
I love what he does.
Very good at developing an atmosphere and putting the audience where he wants them and making it feel like there's no way they're ever going to get out of that place.
Right.
He's very good at trapping us.
Watching this movie for the first time, as we've said, I think before on the podcast, if I could go back and watch it for the first time again, I would do it in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. My state of mind back then just allowed me to be so into this film. Mm-hmm. I bought into it 100%.
Absolutely.
Scared the hell out of me. Felt real terror. Now today, I feel like I could watch this movie every month.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just so well done. I love the characters. Thomason's an amazing character. I love William, Caleb. You know, Catherine's a good person to hate. She's a good heel. And Black Phillip, amazing. Mm-hmm. Very quotable. It's the argument of, why do people like horror? What do they like about it? A lot of people don't like jump scares. Well, you can watch this film and see an actual scary movie. Yeah. My relationship, 100% Sho-Dependent. I quote it all the time. I think about it all the time. It's a movie that makes me feel good. I look forward to watching it again. And I feel like I learned things from it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just kind of like I don't know. It's just one of those movies that you can watch over and over and over and over and over again. And every time you're going to get something new out of it. You're going to notice something else. You're going to fully understand what's being said a little bit more every time. And it's so decadent. It's
butter.
so dense and just, it's great. It's a piece of art that I love looking at and being a part of. Because that's the cool thing about this film. Unlike movies where it feels like you don't have any say in it, you're just kind of along for the ride. This film shoves you in a seat, straps you in, and says, for the next hour and a half, this is your life. And you don't have a choice in the matter. And that's kind of the nice thing about horror, is it's like you don't have to worry about anything else except for what's happening right now.
Just buy into it. You're about to be scared.
Oh yeah.
If it's a movie as good as the VVitch, you're about to think about this for the rest of your life. I mean, I watched the commentary.
Oh yeah,
and
you
was
never 100%
do that. Enthralled. There are very few things that I've watched the commentary on. I've watched interviews, Q&As about what was the mindset? How did you do this? And every single time I watch something, I'm just, this is dope.
Enamored.
Yeah.
I am in love with this film.
Absolutely. That's
it's
what I said.
Complete
Sho-Dependent.
It's complete Sho-Dependence. This is a lifelong film. I will never not like this movie.
I need this film.
Yeah, absolutely. Without this film, I would not be as complete of a person.
Yeah, you wouldn't have, I mean, at face value, you wouldn't have your Twitter.
No, I wouldn't have my Twitter handle. I wouldn't have
for Twitch, we wouldn't have this character and all these stories and all this. So many things have branched off. We talk about this movie with our friends and stuff, and so many things have come out of us watching this movie.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Ooh, much like the devil himself.
Yay. Hail Satan.
Well, everyone, that is it for our final episode of this spooky season.
Aww.
It's sad, but it's the first spooky season we got to spend together.
Aw, cute.
And hey, next year, it'll be our second, and we'll have even more spooky stuff. We'll delve deeper into the macabre or just goofy Halloween fun and enjoy spooky season the way it's supposed to be enjoyed with others.
Aww.
Being afraid and scared, but bonding over that fear.
Fear bond. Yay.
Fantastic. My name, once again for all of you, is Eddie. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at VictorVSweet. You can follow us at Sho-Dependent Pod. That is SHO Dependent Pod on Twitter, on Instagram, and obviously a follow, a listen, a download, spreading the word of our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you listen to them is greatly appreciated because it helps a lot knowing that other people are out there enjoying what we do here. Not only are we individually driven by this because we really do love doing this, but it's nice to hear that other people are enjoying it. So if you would do us a kind favor, share us with your loved ones and maybe your spooky family.
Ooh, spooky family.
All those devils and familiars you know.
Aw, cute.
Kayla, where can they find you?
You can find me at DJ VVitch.
There it is.
On Twitter. Nowhere else. Don't worry about it. Only Twitter.
You're
okay?
not out in the woods dancing with the devil?
What I do in my free time is my business.
Listen, what me and Black Phillip do and hang out.
You don't know him. Only I know him.
Well, save the date.
Save the date.
Because while spooky season is coming to an end, there's still a weird residual spookiness, I think, that is present in our next season. You see, here on Sho-Dependent, we go from spooky season to the Christmas season.
Yep.
Because, let's face it, Thanksgiving, lame. A lot of it, not only because of the historical stuff, but there's just no season.
No.
What is it, just fall?
Let's watch some football and break some leaves.
We just did fall with spooky season.
Get over yourself.
You don't get a season because you're essentially one day. It's Christmas time.
Yeah.
And Christmas is a little spooky.
It's just a little, yeah.
There's a lot of ghosts in Christmas stories.
Yeah, there's also a home invader.
And there's also a pumpkin king.
Ooh.
Who finds Christmas and thinks that he can do it better.
we'll unpack that next week when we discuss The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Until that time, again, enjoy your spooky season. When this comes out, it's close to Halloween, so I really hope that you have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Get scared.
Please.
Scare someone else.
Please.
Enjoy this amazing time that we definitely need to go harder on every year from now on, because people are just not, the spookiness I feel like is fading.
I don't want the joy of spookiness cannot die.
The joy of being scared is unique,
mm-hmm.
and we need to keep it.
Absolutely.
So we will leave you with the wise question from Black Phillip himself. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?